This is what we do. We give it back to whoever need, and that's what we want to build, like the foundation stronger. And with Chris Sheffer as the founder, so we want to support him 100%. That's what Crawfish Noodles is about. To give it back to community, that's what we do best.
Well, that was head chef and owner of Crawfish Noodles, Trong Nguyen, at the 2023 Southern Smoke Festival. Alongside his son Cory and the rest of the Nguyen family, they have helped put Houston's Viet-Cajun food scene on the national map without losing their community-first mindset.
What you just heard. So from James Beard Award nods to appearances on major television shows, Chef Trong made his restaurant a must-visit place in Houston. And today he is here in Studio B to share his story from growing up in Vietnam to pioneering this fusion cuisine in Houston. Welcome, Chef Trong Nguyen and son Cory to Houston Life.
Hello, you guys, how are you?
We're doing so well. And I want to start with you, Chef Trong, because you have a pretty incredible story about when you came to America in 1988. Can you tell us a little bit about your beginnings, your background?
Okay, so when you're at 17-year-old, just barely still in high school, and you escape Vietnam over, like in a small boat to go overseas, is kind of the journal. A journal that you can never forget, that you just going on the sea and you don't know where you go. And lucky that my dad was a Navy, so he was fought along with the American. So, and then he on the battleship, so he know how to ride the boat well.
Oh my gosh. But Trong, I can't even imagine the trauma though, the fear. This is scary. Not only is it a scary experience, I can imagine, to flee by boat, but you're leaving your home country, coming to a totally new place. And I understand when you got here, you weren't working as a chef, you worked in casino marketing, is that right?
Well, yes, when I got here, the story kind of changed a little bit. So when I get here, we go to high school, and right after high school, go straight to college. And during college, I worked with computer. So I was heading for the computer science. So, and then we do on the computer a little bit, and then casino lecture opened in 1994, and there's an opportunity of the marketing position down there, and they invite me to come up there to run their marketing. And then that's how my journey began to end up with the casino, that in Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Lake Charles. And so is that where you kind of acquired this Cajun side of your food personality?
Yes, I mean, and back there, like you go, Louisiana is where it's the empire of crawfish. From those exit 29 to all the way to 37 to 44, that's all the exit for crawfish vendor. So everywhere you go is crawfish in the season. But you never thought of it. I mean, we just never thought of it. Anything about, open a restaurant or anything. I just mind my own business, do the casino, take the guests to the nice restaurant to dine with them, to show them what Louisiana Cajun is about, show them what the alligator stick, and all kind of gumbo, and, that kind of cool and stuff.
Well, Crawfish Noodles, in case you're not aware, you've developed quite a fan base. And Cory, for you to grow up alongside your dad in the kitchen, his growing up experience is a little bit different than yours. What have you learned from him, and what are some of your earliest memories in the kitchen?
I would say the biggest thing I learned was most definitely perseverance. So kind of growing up, you escape the Vietnam War, you come to America, you're not that fluent in English, so you're essentially having to learn English while trying to pretty much restart your whole life. So in the big perspective of things, as me growing up, and me thinking about my dad's childhood and how he grew up, not that many things are that difficult in my own perspective.
In comparison.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
It'd probably be very hard to complain about something mundane to this man right here. I want to talk about some of the recognition you've had. James Beard Award semifinalist in 2018, 2019, Best Chef Texas finalist. You were featured on Anthony Bourdain's Parts Unknown, Netflix, Travel Channel, Food Network. When you are receiving all these accolades because of the food you're making, I mean, how does that feel? What is that like?
Well, if to ask me how do I feel, I don't know what to expect, because everything I do is with the heart. So I didn't expect anything like this. So, I mean, even though I remember one grad Mirano from Houston Chronicle called me and say, Trong, you're on champion finalist. I say, really? Oh, and then I realized, oh, that's it. That is like the biggest deal in life.
Yeah.
You know,
You had no idea that this was happening?
I really don't know. I mean, I really don't pay attention. I did not shoot my goal for it. And every day I set my mind is go to work, make sure the food good on the table, make sure that everyone have their meal it the way they expected when they come to Crawfish Noodle. That's what Cory was trained from the kitchen since day one when he worked with me. I mean, I say, I don't care, Cory. As long as the food on the table, I expect the best. I want customer come out here with the smile, and I want them to give me the feedback. That is the food Crawfish Noodle serve.
Wow.
If it not, we take it back.
Okay, well.
So that, I mean, so when all the work coming in, I mean, I really, really appreciate it. I mean, I love it so much. You know, the late love feeling, that's just it.
So the awards are nice, but that's not what motivates you. And Cory, it sounds like your dad has set a really high bar in terms of standards at the restaurant.
Absolutely.
Considering that so many Houstonians are in a similar situation, having an immigrant parent who was not born in this country but now lives here, I mean, there's a huge percentage of Houstonians who have immigrant parents. I mean, what is the feedback when customers are coming into your restaurant? Because I can imagine food is a pathway for other Houstonians in your shoes to share their family stories with you.
Yep, absolutely. We look at it, well, me personally, I view food as just a medium for the experience of people kind of getting together. You know, in any type of celebration, it's always involving food. So whether it's a birthday, it's a wedding, it's literally any type of big life event, it evolves around food. So for us, we're just happy to be able to provide that experience of good quality food. But the most important part is the people you're eating the food with.
Absolutely. Yeah. And speaking of important things, you know, Southern Smoke Festival is a big deal. It's a big foundation that helps people in the service industry. Why is it that you choose to be a part of the festival with this guy, Chris Shepard, right here? I mean, the whole family takes part, and you kind of touched on it a little bit, saying it's all about community, but why is it important that you attend this?
Well, what is the most important in life that when you work and earn something and then you don't give it back. You know, to us, like when we came to America, the country opened the whole heart for us. All of you guys welcome the refugee come to the United States. So what we have, give it back.
Wow.
That's a beautiful philosophy. That's very, very nice.
Really lovely. Really lovely. Okay, Chef Trong and Cory, they're going to stay with us, okay? Because if you think we're letting them get away without learning to make that popular salt and pepper shrimp dish, well, you are so wrong. They're going to make it for us, and we're going to hang out some more when Houston Life returns.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Houston Life. We have moved over to the kitchen with Chef Trong Nguyen and his son Cory Nguyen from Crawfish and Noodles.
Yeah, so their restaurant, if you didn't know, is known for crawfish, but they also offer other unforgettable seafood dishes. Their crispy salt and pepper shrimp is one that is very popular, and that's what we're going to be trying to reconstruct today. Hopefully Derek and I can, I don't know, help you in any way possible. But before the break, we were talking about, you know, your journey to America and your really commitment to excellence when you're serving your food. So let's talk about this dish, and let's talk about why you think it's popular amongst your patrons.
Well, just about the shrimp dish, right?
Yeah.
So, you know that most of Crawfish Noodle stuff is seafood started out with. So, black and pepper sauce is one of the most popular sauce that in Vietnam that people love to eat.
Okay.
So when we come to America, I kind of twist a little bit because back then they used to do saute with just a regular soy sauce, a little sugar, onion, garlic, and, you know, with a little bit of seasoning. That's it.
Very few ingredients.
Very few ingredients because that's how they eat in the Gulf, right? I mean, the shrimp, everything has to be fresh. But when we come here, things change a little bit. The people want more season to it. And then black pepper sauce, because I don't have a better name for it. It's just mainly black pepper, but it's, as you see on the table,
so much
there
more.
is so many different ingredients to it.
Okay, so we have more than just salt and pepper. What ingredients do we have here,
Okay,
Chef?
so this is like one of the house seasoning that we have to season with shrimp before we deep fry. But now we go on a shorter version because we go on a home style. We don't use the deep fry. So we just cut short of this stuff. We just do directly at the shrimp. stir fry with all the seasoning, and then with the butter, with the garlic, and then we put on the black pepper sauce. This is the sauce that we have right here.
Okay, we're gonna watch you do it, Chef. Show us how it's done. At home, this is a simple saute style, so you guys go for it and kind of explain the ingredients you're grabbing and how you're doing it.
Okay, so first of all, if anything that you do, I mean, garlic and onion is the first two in the Viet-Cajun that are, almost everyone have it.
Okay.
Especially on this dish, we don't use fish sauce. But some other dish, we must have fish sauce to prepare with the seafood very well.
Okay.
This one we do mainly with the soy sauce, just like earlier we say. But this soy sauce right here, we mix with a different ingredient that we already pre-cooked.
Okay.
And so the first thing we do is just a saute onion and garlic.
Go for it.
Okay.
And by the way, and while you're heating up that pan there, this shrimp that you have laid out, if we're going to the grocery store asking for shrimp, is it okay to get previously frozen, with tails, without tails? What do you recommend?
I rather use just to get like a tail on but shell off. This is exactly what they use.
Tail on, shell off.
Yeah.
And so it's already pretty much prepared for you.
Yes, they already prepare. So, I mean, most of the shrimp have to come with the frozen pack. Because there's two different kinds of shrimp. That the shrimp that we use at the store, we use it for the Viet-Cajun seasoning. That shrimp, we pick it up directly from the dock.
Oh, wow.
So we go to
super
Galveston,
fresh.
we pick it up, it's super fresh.
Love that.
But that one, you have to know how to keep it because very much if you leave it for a while, it's gonna, the head is gonna become black.
Oh.
So it's hard to keep.
Oh.
So you rather, for home, I suggest just to use this kind of type of shrimp.
Good
Got it.
advice.
Yeah.
Okay, we
Okay.
have less than 3 minutes, Chef. Do you think we
you
can
got
make it?
Yeah, we can make it real fast right
Okay,
here.
let's do it.
Let me have that, the ladder. Okay. So I just picked like 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4. I kind of pick it out 5, 6 shrimp. Okay?
Beautiful.
Yeah, I kind of pick it out so it can have the even.
Okay. And you're just using here just like a small cereal size bowl.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So I just put on a little bit oil.
Okay.
And what kind of oil are you using
This is,
there?
I use mainly the vegetable oil.
Okay. Got it. And I see that you have a deep fryer on set here as well. If someone wants to go the deep fryer route, is that acceptable?
Well, yes, that's definitely because that is the restaurant style. So I want to demonstrate it to you that we're supposed to do that. But over here, if we use the deep fry is not hot enough.
Okay.
So when we use the deep fry and it's not hot enough, they will not give you the right type of crunch when you come it out.
I see.
So it kind of soak and then very soft. So when you bite on it, they don't have the right taste. So at the restaurant, we have like the commercial deep fry. And when on the commercial deep fry, that they give you the right crisp when they cook.
Okay.
And we have exactly the time of cooking out, like 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then after that, we saute with this one.
You have it down to a science, and I'm watching Cory stand by here. You're nodding your head because you know he is the expert. He is the one who has his dishes the way he prefers them. Can you tell us a little bit about these these dishes on the table?
So the one on the left is a salt and pepper blue crab. That one we do deep fry. So we deep fry it about 80%, and we actually finish it on the wok.
I see. It
Yeah,
looks
so
beautiful.
that one's very basic, bell peppers, serrano peppers. We pretty much give it a nice indirect roasting, and then we use a lot of the smoke. We call it the smoke from the wok hay, and we actually impart that smoke flavor into the actual salt and pepper.
Okay.
So that's where a lot of the flavor comes from.
Yum. It looks beautiful.
And then the one right after that is a Vietnamese lotus salad. So it's pretty much pickled lotus shoots. So you have lotus roots, which are the big circle ones, and then you have the shoots. So that one we just pretty much, we tear it apart, and then we put a pickling liquid in that one for about 2-3 days. And then the other one we have is the pickling element is going to be the carrots.
Okay.
So we have pickled carrots, pickled lotus shoots. We also have, Vietnamese is called rau ram.
Okay.
So English translation, it could be either Vietnamese cilantro but let's just go with Vietnamese cilantro. Vietnamese cilantro is much easier to remember.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's the kind of meal, so the salad is the kind of meal you could eat, probably go back to work, feeling light, feeling healthy. The other one, I think I would need a nap after the, the crabs.
So Chef Trong, you have the oil and the garlic then on the pan, and we got to speed through this. I know TV
Yes.
time works
Yep,
lightning
yep,
speed,
yep.
but now you're cooking the shrimp before you've added these extra ingredients. Is that right?
Yes. So we added on the shrimp. Sorry, because like the chicken here, the kitchen here, a little bit different than
Oh yeah,
commercial.
it's like camping over
yeah,
here.
like camping thing. So look at that.
And is one of the most common things when doing seafood, is it overcooking? How do we know when the shrimp is done and ready for the next step?
When you see like they turn it all red,
Okay.
and then they have like a very nice lay of kind of crunch yellow,
Okay.
and then that's just good.
Okay.
So when you cook, you saute, normally you get it somewhere about 2 minutes.
About 2 minutes?
About 2 minutes.
And and this pan is on high heat, right?
Yes, this very, because you do stir fry, so you want to go on high heat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and it's amazing how quickly the color of that shrimp has changed. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to post the full recipe on our website, HoustonLife.tv, so you can walk through all of the steps. It smells
amazing.
Really, really nice. We wish you all could smell it. And by the way, Chef Trong Nguyen, Cory Nguyen, thanks so much for stopping by Houston Life. Don't forget, you can visit them at the Southern Smoke Festival, October 4th. We have provided a link to connect with them on our website, HoustonLife.tv. And remember, check this afternoon for the full recipe, and we'll post some videos and photos as well. Guys, thanks so much. Congrats on your business, too. Can't wait to come visit the restaurant.